Okay, before we get started here, Pete tied up some flies, and what do you call these, Pete?
This is a variation of the CK bait fish, tied by Chuck Kraft originally. What I've done is just used some brown micro felt opposing to the white, and marked the black tail. This is kind of the smallmouth formula, and it's this particular year not as much forage is available as usual, so they're getting a little carnivorous, I feel. So this guy's been a real producer for me the last couple of weeks.
Okay, well, we got one tied on. I got mine a little bit wet, but this is what a dry one looks like. And Bobby, you guys, I guess you work together quite a bit?
Yeah, we do. Pete's pretty much #1 fly fishing guide. He does a lot of the trips for me. We have a handful of people that work for me from time to time. He's full-time. He's available every day, and he ties a lot of the flies that I purchase off of him through the wintertime and keep them going. What is it, $5 first fish?
Oh, that's what I thought you said earlier.
That's only if I catch it. That's only if I catch it.
Yeah, you got to land it.
Right.
Land it. We were filming a show out in Utah last week, and it was a fun day because I got to be very good friends with the guy who owns the guide business. So we had one of his guides were actually from Pittsburgh, so there were 4 of us. And what was going on was I was filming the show, had a camera guy in the other boat, and the other guide in the other boat. So the guides, all 3 of them, just kept alternating who was fishing. And we had a $1 bet for the first landed fish. It took 2.5 hours after about 8 misses between all of us. I finally landed the first fish, and the bet was up to $6 by then.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah. Right there. He got hooked up.
There we go. That's a smallmouth bass. Very small, but it's a smallmouth. There we go. That's not a bad fish. In the
That's mudfish.
That's what we're after anyway, boys. Smallmouth. Real pretty smallmouth bass. Just a little one. A lot of fun in the current.
Now, is that an average fish, the one you caught?
That's very average. You know, 12-inch smallmouth, I'd say is your #1 just fun fish to catch. You know, we catch a lot in the 8 to 10-inch range, and then you have kind of the 12 to 14-inch range. And once you get above 14 inches, you got something. When you have a 14-inch smallmouth on,
oh yeah,
on a fly rod, or any rod, period, it's just a fun fight.
Look, I got another one chasing it. Little.
That's a hot
just to
looking
dry
fly.
it out a little bit.
I had one Schwarp on it there.
Ah! Woo! Almost jumped in the boat. Yes, sir.
Whoa, it's a little better.
He's not that little.
Well, not that little.
That's not
nice.
a little fish at all.
That's a little one. Just got him gill hooked a little bit.
Got there another little smallie.
Another smallmouth bass, New River style. About the same, might have been the same fish actually. Yeah, it's definitely a relative.